right, let's just dive right in. Today, we're talking about that inner tug of war. You know the one, that feeling that leaves you completely stuck. But what if there was a way to quiet all that noise and finally find your true direction? Well, that's exactly what we're going to explore together.
I mean, seriously, have you ever felt like that? One part of you wants to be totally spontaneous, just go for it. But another part is craving safety and stability. Or you want to speak your truth, but you really don't want to rock the boat. It's this constant push and pull. And man, it is exhausting, isn't it?
Okay, so where does this feeling even come from? Well, our source material, A Course in Miracles, points to a single root cause, this fascinating idea of conflicting wishes. So let's break down exactly what that means.
And the culprit behind these conflicting wishes? According to the Course, it's the ego. Yep, that part of our mind that just loves drama. It thrives on separation and is basically the director of this whole inner war we feel.
So this is pretty much the ego's game plan. First, it convinces you that you're separate from everyone and everything. Then it fuels all these individual desires that, guess what, are usually at odds with each other. And oh man, does it love to be right. You know that feeling? Needing to win the argument even if it costs you your peace? That's the ego in the driver's seat. And all of this leads directly to that inner tug of war.
But here is the really good news. We are not stuck in that conflict. There is another way. And this is where we get to the heart of our explainer today, discovering what the Course calls your true will.
So what on earth is true will? Well, think of it less like a wish you make and more like a deep, steady river flowing inside you. It's a single, unified desire that comes from a place of love, of real peace. It's your most authentic self. It's the calm center in the storm, the complete opposite of the ego's chaotic demands.
And wow, this slide really just lays it all out, doesn't it? It's like we have two operating systems to choose from in any given moment. On one side, you've got the ego's wishes, which are always fueled by fear. And that path leads straight to separation and that desperate need to be right. But the other path, your true will, is totally grounded in love. And that naturally leads to unity and a feeling of peace. Just seeing it like this, just recognizing which path you're on, that's a huge first step.
Okay, so all of this sounds great in theory, right? But I know what you're thinking. How do I actually do this? How do we take this from a cool concept and make it real in our day-to-day lives? Let's get practical. You can start weaving this into your life right away. When you're making a choice, any choice, just pause and ask yourself one simple question. Is this coming from a place of fear, or is it coming from love? When you're in an argument, just notice if you're digging your heels in just to be right. And then maybe at the end of the day, take just a minute or two to reflect on any tense moments. See if you can spot which voice was running the show, the ego or your true will. And to help you get started immediately, we've got two super simple but honestly really powerful exercises that you can start doing today. First up, a simple meditation. And we're not talking an hour on a mountaintop here, just 10 minutes. Focus on your heart and just imagine all those competing, clashing desires dissolving, melting away into one single intention. Peace. That's it. The second exercise is journaling. Grab a notebook and think about a recent conflict. Just write about it and explore how it might have turned out differently if you had come from a place of true will. And remember, this is not about beating yourself up, not at all. It's just about training yourself to see that you have a choice in the moment. So we've looked at the problem, we've identified the cause, we've found the solution, and we've got to practice. So now let's just wrap this all up with a final thought to guide you on your path forward. You know, this one sentence from the Course really says it all. Conflicting wishes cannot be my will. Let that just sink in for a second. It's a simple but incredibly profound reminder. That feeling of being torn apart, that is not your natural state. It's just a little alarm bell, a signal telling you that you've wandered off the path of your true will. So, I'm going to leave you with this question to carry with you. In what areas of your life are you letting conflicting wishes call the shots? And how can you begin to shift your focus to align with your true will of love and peace? Take a quiet moment later today and really reflect on that, because the answer and that simple choice to seek love instead of fear, well, that could change everything.